Kieran Warwick is officially Australia's biggest burger lover. Uber Eats named him as the person to order the most burgers in 1 year, on average 3 a day.
Yeah, he's been turning his cravings into profit though, starting online community The Burger Collective, which is an app that basically lets users locate the best burger in the area and then review it. Kieran joins us now in studio. Big question from our team today. I have to put to you first. How on earth do you eat 3 burgers a day consistently?
Well,
it's got to be love, right?
It's an addiction. That's honestly.
Where do you put it all? Honestly,
I get asked that question quite a lot. About a year ago, you got to go to the gym, basically. put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's other ways to counterbalance the cravings, hey?
Yes, well, I mean, the app itself is literally littering burgers down your feed every single day.
Yes.
So it's very, very easy to.
I just wonder what drives a burger aficionado. I guess this is the whole essence of your business now, because you've got this community. It's still a niche community, I suppose you might call it.
It is.
Of burger aficionados. What drives a burger aficionado?
It's the love of finding the next good burger. You know, there's so many burger restaurants out there in Australia. There's literally 3,000 plus now. Oh. So for our burger grandmasters out there and burger masters who are, you know, trying to rank up the leaderboards, it's all about finding the next best burger, and they just love the taste of them.
So in much the same way as a surfer's always looking for the perfect wave,
correct,
for the perfect burger, okay?
Exactly.
It makes perfect sense. I get it, okay.
Some people think it's a little silly, but we don't.
No. Some people would say there can't be a perfect burger. I mean, you're searching for the holy grail, right?
Yes, that would be what you would call a unicorn.
Yes.
In our community. And funnily enough, they do exist. Well, apparently, some of our reviewers think they do, including myself.
Hotly debated, of course.
Yes. Right. There's others who are out there who will never, ever give a unicorn. But yeah.
Okay, so fair enough. You love burgers starting out. How does it develop into a business? Where's the moment where you thought, okay, I can do some stuff here?
Yep. So we originally started. Well, I joined a Facebook group. That was a dedicated Facebook burger group, and I started seeing this trend become not so much a trend anymore, just because it had been here for so long. And I decided, you know, there's enough of a market out here, there's enough of these burger lovers in Australia, that if we make a dedicated app, we'll be able to come up with all of the different features that the Facebook group had limitations on, like leaderboards, a map so you can go and search around and find the best burgers.
Basically a heap of people just talking and randomly, right?
Yes, and there's a flip side of this. There's the restaurants who found this burger group and started wanting to advertise on there, which is totally okay. The only issue with that was that you're competing with all the other marketing on Facebook, essentially.
Yep.
So unless you got that burger lover looking at their feed right at that time that you posted that advertisement, then that advertisement, then you know you're going to miss them, and there's no real way to go back to that restaurant's profile like we have in the app, where you can see, okay, this is what they're offering, that special burger or whatever.
So, okay, talk me through how I would use the app. If I wanted to go on and start reviewing burgers in my area, is there anything different that I have to do when I go into the restaurant or on the platform?
Yes, so part of the platform is that we have verified reviews. If you look at a TripAdvisor, a Yelp, a Zomato, all these guys, they don't have verified reviews. So one thing that we wanted to do as a bit of a point of difference is have a physical scan point at the restaurant counter, and what that tells us is that our member has been there, and we know that that review is verified. So if you're a restaurant owner and you're wanting to get the guy down the road, you literally would have to go into the restaurant, scan, do that review, which kind of weeds out all the fake reviews.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then how do you get paid?
So we recently changed our model, so it's completely free for restaurants and it's completely free for members. So we make our money by introducing suppliers to our restaurants. So essentially, we've got partnerships with guys like Malt Shovel, which sell Furphy beers and 150 lashes and that type of thing. And we will introduce them to our restaurant partners, and then they'll give us a fee for introducing them and getting them selling their beers, I guess.
So is this, is the growth here in your business because there are so many small scale producers in Australia that want to get their beef or their, lettuce or whatever it is out there?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
which is another trend we've talked about in other segments on this show, that whole explosion of craft breweries.
It's crazy. It's craft everything. Everyone wants that unique, I don't know, individual touch that these guys have put their life's passion into creating, the best bacon or the best soft drink out there that's dedicated to burgers. Like all this type of stuff comes to us. And because we have such a massive restaurant network out there, these little guys, they want access to that. And we can give it to them because we have such a good relationship with our restaurants.
Right. Okay.
It's funny, I'm just sitting here thinking, when did we all become so pretentious? Like you can't just have a cheap burger, with a can of Coke anymore. Like, it's got to be fancy with a craft beer. Like, when did that happen?
Well, it's certainly happened in a bunch of other industries.
Oh,
but
totally.
With us, it's as much as I love craft burgers and I eat them all the time, as you're saying, 3 times a day, every now and again a McDonald's burger or an Agalo will slip in there and I'll get back to basics.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
So you can kind of reground yourself and then head back out. Right?
Okay.
So I remember showing some of these pictures on screen while you're talking. I mean, some of them are unbelievable.
Oh, they're incredible. The other thing that's really interesting, which you touched on a bit before, is kind of this competitiveness that exists on the platform.
Yeah, the leaderboard.
To the leaderboard, to be the biggest and the grand master, as you say. How important is that to the business?
Very. So when we were first looking at the business model, what features do we want to put in this? What do we not want to put in it? I was a massive advocate for this leaderboard. I'm a highly competitive person. It's the reason that I got into this in the first place. I wanted to write the funniest reviews or the best reviews that everyone would love to consume, and then effectively go out and buy that burger. So leaderboards now, I think I'm sitting 5th in the leaderboards, but there's
Jeez, you're going to up your game, aren't you?
I know, I will.
You can't own the country.
It's an argument that's going on right now in the app.
Just imagine the carry on. You raised about $800,000 already.
Just over. Yep.
Where'd the money go? What did you invest in? What were the big items you put money into at this
the
point?
majority of it has gone into tech. There's a ton of tech that we've had to build along the way, and so just over 500,000 has gone into that. Obviously, outside of Facebook marketing and stuff like that, we've had some small incidents, rent and all that kind of stuff, but the majority has gone into the tech.
And you're raising another 1 million hopefully at this point. How are you going with that 1 million?
So we've got a bunch of investors who were in the first initial rounds who are looking and are very keen to join. But, to follow on in this round, but we're more looking for a VC now. We've gotten to the stage, previously it was all private investment, and now we're starting to say, okay, we've got scale now, we've got 600 restaurants out there, we've got over 45,000 members, it's time to get some VC money in and then expand this out to all major cities in Australia.
Right. Kieran, so much of the action in this space seems to be around delivery, whether it's Deliveroo or Uber Eats, getting burgers out there, pizza, whatever it is. Is that an area of interest for you guys?
Absolutely.
So access that though, can you?
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
So, and this is how the whole Uber thing started. Basically, I got a call from them the first month of launching the app, and I thought, wow, are we doing that well that we're going to get a delivery integration? But no, it was actually them saying, you've eaten the most amount of burgers of anyone, so you're just a really fat person. So I was like, okay, that's not great.
Actually,
I'm checking on you. Are you okay?
And so from that, obviously, I tried to, say to Uber, this is the platform that we're building. We really think that it would make sense for one of these partners, whether it be Menulog or Deliveroo or Uber, whoever it is, because we don't do delivery ourselves and we have so many consumers wanting to buy things immediately, we think having, even if it's taking them out of our app temporarily into the menu log app so they can order and then flip back into ours so they can review, we think that makes perfect sense.
Right, so that's part of the next stage,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is. But so we've had a few chats with the delivery guys, but now that we've really hit scale, we think we've got to
Well, wait till they hear you going global. They'll be right on board.
Wow, yeah. Hopefully. There you go.
Who knows with that $1 million that may be coming. Kieran Warwick, thank you very much. Australia's biggest burger lover and head of the Burger Collective. Thank you.